I think this might be the most beautiful and maybe magical advent calendar yet. This column of a freaking advent calendar is from Net-a-Porter, and I am so excited to open it with you guys. If you guys don't know, I've had a whole advent calendar series this year on my channel, so I will leave the playlist down below. Definitely go check it out if you're interested in these videos. This specific advent calendar came up a little bit later in the season. I was doing a lot of research while also trying not to spoil myself. It was difficult. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, this thing looks like there's some attention to detail, like it will be a whole experience. And that is something that I think is really fun and I've wanted to kind of test out and try this year. So let's get into it. This calendar retailed for $375, so definitely at that higher price point range. It is from a brand that sells other brands, so I'm excited to see the variety of what we get offered in here. I genuinely do not know much about this one, so I kind of want to just open it. It has like this latch on the back here. I think this is how it stays in place. I don't even know how it opens, seriously. Oh, there's two. There's one on the other side as well. Does this come off now? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have unlatched the top here. It's really, really beautiful. I believe this is supposed to look like a lantern, so I have a feeling that it might have a light up capability, or at least maybe, I don't know. It has this at the top though. It says Net-a-Porter's ultimate gift set, 15 ways to sparkle and shine. So I'm assuming there's 15 days in here. It's not a full 25 or 24 beauty product calendar. And even with how they're in here, they're just kind of like packaged on top. Like it's definitely not traditional in the way I'm used to. They don't even have days or numbers on them. So this one is definitely different than a lot of the other ones we've been looking at, you guys. But where it's not different, where we're getting the same energy, we have Augustinus in here. Augustinus has made an appearance, a standout, a star, a celebrity amongst the advent calendar. It's okay. This is the rich cream from Augustinus batter. And at this point, I'm pretty dang familiar with it. I was not when I started this journey, and now I really freaking am. There is 15 mil in here. On Sephora, the full size of this 50 mil retails for $290. Actually, you can buy this size. I think maybe I mentioned that in the first one, but this size retails for $92 on Sephora. Like, man, this thing is just expensive. It is a nice cream. It's pretty rich, as the name suggests, but even though it is rich, I find it spreads pretty easily on my skin and thins out, so I can, you know, still use this. It feels nourishing and I've enjoyed it for sure. I mean, skincare takes a long time, I feel like, to really see benefits, but those first signs of like texture and feel are important, and so far I've enjoyed it. So I've been able to gift that to some people this year, have an extra one for when I'm done since it is a 15 mil. But yeah, that thing has gotten around. Geez, if we get Barbara in here, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I'm expecting it, to be honest. All right, next little box, I guess. I don't, it's very strange. I feel like this, as much as it's like adventy, it's not nearly as much of like a day by day thing. You could kind of do whatever you want with it, which is kind of nice. And I'm excited to see what this box is at the end, because it's nice at these like higher price points that the box could actually be its own thing you use afterward. All right, moving on to the second box though. In here, it looks like we have a candle. Wait. Like I'm seeing a butt. I'm seeing a booty. Look at this. All right, here we are. This is all we got. We just have a little booty and front here. No name. There's no brand on the bottom. There's no smell. What's going on, Net-a-Porter? I need to know if this is like a brand. Is this something? I'm gonna spoil myself if I look too much into this, but like $375, okay? I don't know about this. So far, I mean, I love the vessel. It's pretty, it's trendy, but no smell, no brand. I'm also like, it's pretty small overall, and I see a lot of like air pockets. Like, again, it just, something about this does not feel super quality to me necessarily. So thrown off, thrown through a loop. Is that what it is? I don't know what the saying is. But I am kind of like, I don't know about this. I'm getting nervous now. I'm getting nervous. I really thought this is gonna be so great. I've gotten so lucky with so many amazing boxes, especially more in this luxury realm. I feel like, I know I say it a lot, but I really do feel like if you can kind of get up into that higher price point, maybe split something with someone, you get a lot more value out of a calendar, which in general though, calendars are definitely not for everyone. There's a lot you can do usually with the money you could buy these higher luxury calendars for too. So you have to make that decision on, is it better just to put that towards something you've really been wanting, or do you want to take the risk and see what's in here? So this feels like a risky one. I am not very happy with this, to be honest, so we'll see. It's cute. It would look good in a photo, I guess, but again, I'm telling you, I'll try to catch it on camera, but it just like looks not well done in here. Like the way the wax is in the vessel is looking kind of messy and dirty and kind of cheap, to be honest. Day 2, box 2, whatever, definitely a bust. Sorry. But let's move on to box number 3. What is gonna be in here? I'm getting nervous. I really am. Okay, I believe I could tell from the box. This is Sarah Chapman, which we got something from Sarah Chapman, I want to say in the Vogue calendar as well. This is the Skin Assist Overnight Facial. So a different product, which I'm very happy with. It's the Night Elixir. Let's look this up because this is an expensive brand. I want to say the day cream I got in that calendar was like $120 something. So since this is a night serum type thing, it might even be more expensive. Okay, JK on it being more expensive. It is not more expensive. It's $99 for the 15 mil, which is this size. It also comes in a 30 mil for $166. So $99 toward our, let's say, $375 so far. Plus this is $92. I mean, these are nice priced products, and I do appreciate that. These are sizes you can buy, even if they aren't like the biggest size. You know, I love a full size product, okay? Like I feel like that's where you get your value back. And so in that way, we're like almost at $200. I don't know what this little freaky candle is worth. Max 20, and even then it's like you're buying this at the most overpriced little boutique store and you're like, it's cute, I'm buying it, but no smell even. You know, this nose likes a smell, so it's not winning any points there, but I am happy with this. This I think is pretty nice. Skincare is definitely a heavy theme in a lot of these beauty advent calendars, and I think it can be a nice way to get some expensive stuff to try out, but also have some stuff for the year, like to actually obviously use. But let's move on to number 4. I picked the big one. There's some like tinier ones coming up, so let's see if we can get another win. Revive. Do you guys remember the eye mask patches? So we got another thing from Revive. I first got some samples in, I want to say like the Saks and Neiman Marcus Bloomingdale's boxes, and we're talking tiny little drops. Like we got a few drops of Revive stuff, and then there was like this Zorro mask eye sheet that retails for like $28 or something for one mask use. It's a lot of money. So it's a high-end skincare brand. Again, this is the Enriched Hydrating Wash. So it's a foaming cleanser. So far it feels like we're getting almost like a skin regimen. We'll wash our face, we'll do our night serum, we'll put the cream on, and all the while light our little candle. Like that's what's going on right now. But let's look it up. Let's see how much this thing retails for. Cleansers tend to be the like less expensive item in a line, like the more approachable price point, but this one still retails for $75. That's for 125 mil, which is this size. So very happy with that. 75, 92, 99. Again, pretty expensive stuff. So I'm happy. And again, this is a lot more skincare focused than maybe I thought, but I didn't really know what I was getting into. So let's open some of these tiny boxes. This is number 4. What's gonna be in here? I'm like scared something's gonna pop out, you know? Okay, MZ Skin. This is the Reviving Antioxidant Facial Oil. I've never heard of this brand. It says made in the UK on the bottom, so let's look this up a little bit. Okay, a pricey little oil here, but let's see if we can find this size. On Net-a-Porter's site, it says low stock. It says $110 for the 15 mil, which is this size. And so far, it does seem like all the items we're getting are things obviously sold on Net-a-Porter, but the actual size is sold on Net-a-Porter, which makes me go, let's look at this candle. Let's see the candle, prove it. Okay, there seems to be this brand, Anissa Kermish. I don't really know, but there are some really pretty ceramic vessels, it looks like, but I don't know if this is glass. This is not the ceramic ones. It definitely has a different look to it. Let me look up butt candle. It says you searched for butt candle. Unfortunately, there are no results matching your request. What? Why not? Come on. Anyway, the vessel I'm seeing is really beautiful, similar style, and that one is 120, but it's 40% off right now, so 72. But I'm telling you, that's for 420 grams. This doesn't have any brand. That's what makes me go, is this just like, we'll figure out more about this as we get to, you know, the end, and I feel like I can look at stuff without spoiling myself. Back to the oil though. This is supposed to restore dull, dry skin. It's a lightweight oil. Yeah, I mean, again, $110. I do feel like skincare is coming through with some nice stuff. Next little box. This is number 5, I believe, and we're getting a little satchel, which to me means probably jewelry. I hear the beads. I can hear the beats. Let's see, it's like stones. Okay, got a stone little bracelet. We got another little stone bracelet, and these are stretchy, so they're gonna fit on my fat wrists. Giagia, I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, very expensive brand. I don't know, I just barely saw something that said $800. I'm like, what the absolute? What's going on? Okay, I think it might be something like Gia, but these are like some stone bracelets. We have what looks like rose quartz, and I'm not entirely sure what the other one is. We went to the website. I'm telling you, these bracelets are very expensive, although these do not have a clasp on them, and all the bracelets I'm looking at so far do, but we're talking about prices $380, $500, $1,400. That one's for a gold one, I guess. But even for these stone ones, just very expensive. I'm not seeing anything exactly like this though, so there's that to keep in mind. I don't know, I always like finding exact things if I can, but even their Oracle rose quartz bracelet, which again I'm assuming the pink one's rose quartz, is $340. They retail for a lot. I saw that they were on some different websites as well, and they also just sell stones in general too, so kind of fun, kind of different, and I'm also glad obviously they work for me too. Maybe not exactly my style. I don't know, I've never really considered a stone bracelet like this before really, so interesting one. I don't know how I feel about value, although I know retail wise it does seem pretty expensive. We'll move on to box number 6 though. This one's pretty light. Let's see what's in here. Oh, here we go. 111 skin coming through. The firming concentrate, and it looks like it's just vials in here. I have no problem believing this is probably stupid expensive, to be honest, because it's 111 skin and their stuff I've learned is very pricey. Okay, I think the full size of this retails for $190, and I think that's for 7 vials, and we're only getting 3, so about half the price. I would say maybe $90, $80 value, I guess. I mean, they look very interesting in here. I'll open it up so you guys can see. They're these little glass vials. They almost look like little bullets, to be honest, and it's supposed to help increase firmness. It's supposed to increase your skin viscoelasticity, so yeah, I'm sure they're nice. I don't know, man, this brand to me, I already told you in the last video, I'm like, is it real? Is this a real brand? But some of you guys said you like some of their stuff, so I think I just must not be familiar with it just because it's so pricey. We're gonna move on from that one. Day 7, let's see. I would love a little makeup item. Oh, speaking, I spoke too soon. We're getting a Charlotte Tilbury quad in here. What are we getting? Let's see. The Golden Goddess. I don't own this one. Let's see what it looks like. These retail for, I want to say like at least 50. I want to say 52, but it might even be more nowadays. And Golden Goddess is very pretty. Definitely excited to wear this. The quads that I have, I love the exaggerized one. I had the Bella Sophia one. I think it's called that. I don't know if I have that still. And then I also have the pops, like Celestial Pops or something. That was like a holiday one. It has like limited edition star packaging. And I want to say that's it. So this is going to be either my 4th or 3rd one. And it is like a gold, but it's almost like a bronzy, subdued, desaturated gold. So it's not super yellowy, which I kind of like personally. And they're mostly satins, but then you get this kind of pop color that has a little bit more of a chunky sparkle to it, but it has a lot of base pigment, so it's not super wet shine, but definitely adds some sparkle. So very excited for that. It's a little basic, but definitely nice. I'm glad I didn't have it. New shades to try. All right, we're digging deeper into the pit. That's what it feels like right now. But they have these like handy little finger holes to get in there. They're working out beautifully. They are designed flawlessly. All right. Oh my gosh, Barbara, Dr. Barbara Sturm. I feel like I should be more excited, but I think what threw me off, it's not the white packaging. This is silver packaging. I'm like, what is this? This is like the night line. This is the secret line. Great size. We've established, and if you haven't been here, pricey, everything is expensive. Just throw hundreds of dollars at this brand and maybe you'll be lucky enough to get a product, honestly. It seems like the night serum, okay, no. 30 ml night serum, stop. I just can't believe, I'm gonna have a whole Barbara Sturm, seriously, skincare regimen, which she had her own advent calendar. That might have actually been worth it. It was like $500 something of all her skincare. My goodness. Anyway, $310 for 30 ml, which this is 30 ml. $310. This is the price of the box. I don't know if this is good. I don't know if people love this. I don't really know. It has 52 reviews on Sephora, almost 5 stars. Let's hear what people have to say. It says this serum works for me. It calms my skin at night and I wake wake up smooth, even tone skin. Someone said waste of money. This feels like I'm putting pure alcohol in my face. It dried my skin out. Okay. Maybe expensive, but it's worth the investment. Trust me, flatter yourself, honey. Heart emoji. Okay. This product is to die for. I got the 10 mil and she's obsessed. She's using it every night. I don't know. I'm excited. This is the most pricey Barbara Sturm sample we've gotten in any of the boxes, any of the advent calendars. $310 full-size product. It is making up for the candle. Again, you have to be into this stuff though. Like, as much as this stuff is expensive and like I like seeing that return on value for sure, it is really important if you're actually looking into buying one of these that it's going to be products you're actually going to use or feel like that value. Just because this retails for $310, if it's not a product you're interested in trying, that value becomes subjective for you. As much as it is hard to move on from that, we're going into this box. Again, I don't know the order you're supposed to open these. I have no idea. It's a long, skinny one. Oh, we got socks. Socks tend to be a theme. Is it socks? Oh, it's gloves. Not only are our toes gonna be warm, but our hands will be too. Let's see. Look at that. I don't know why this is just like, bring. I don't know. I'm just like getting images of like cartoon characters or something. The brand is Arch 4, 100% cashmere. I figured, let me put these on. Let's see if they fit again. My hands. Some of you guys were telling me to make sure that you hand wash the socks. Like, you're not gonna be able to just like throw those babies in the dryer and the washer and stuff. So thank you for that. But here's the glove on. Just, you know, glove on, glove off. Just try on haul here. Feels nice, fits nice. I kind of like the longer glove. Usually I'm used to like something a little bit shorter, but there's something about this like length I'm kind of actually enjoying. But very warm. You know, I live in Cali, baby, and I love it. I love that the weather doesn't change. I think those are better suited for people with colder climates, which is a lot of other people besides me. Let's look it up. Let's see how much these retail for. The snowberry gloves, which I don't know if these are the snowberry gloves. I want to know, but these are longer gloves. Snowberry cashmere gloves. They have the color black, and obviously these are a gray, but it's looking very similar. And these say one size, but the other gloves you can kind of get in different sizes, a smaller, a medium. So I'm not sure if this is the exact glove that we have, but these retail for $160 from Arch 4. So an expensive pair of gloves for sure. Okay, I was just looking like at other stuff from the brand. Arch 4 set of 3 Lucia ribbed cashmere socks, $375. Over $100 for a pair of socks. In a set. Usually that's a discount. That's crazy. Now, those are some expensive socks to keep your little toes warm. But let's move on. I think this is 8, if I'm not mistaken. Again, kind of hard to keep track since there's no numbers on them. Ooh, and we're getting something from Pat McGrath in here. Wasn't expecting that. Love the little box. I forget how beautiful the boxes are from Pat McGrath. But let's untwine this, untangle this. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a lipstick, the Matte Trance in 03 Elson. That's the name. Ooh, and it's a beautiful deep red. Very, very pretty. Super beautiful, very festive. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. I do think you're getting value. I'm not saying it's not fun. I think it's just some of these brands I've just never heard of. Like, that's the realm we're in, right? I'm not necessarily shopping on Net-a-Porter. Like Arch 4, I don't know. The jewelry brand, I didn't know. Still question marks on the candle. But when it comes to the skincare and some of the stuff I do, it feels nice, but not necessarily like over the top, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. That's the vibes I'm getting from it so far. There's like a classiness about it, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from it. It just has a different feel. I don't know how to explain it. I hope it's coming across in some way. All right, I think there's only 4 more boxes left. So again, I'm not really sure how much is in here. Ooh, but this is, I think, from U Beauty. I've really been interested in trying the U Beauty lip products. That's like been on my list to try, but they're like $60. Like for a lip balm, like a tinted lip balm, I'm like, damn, those are so expensive, but I do want to try them. And I love a little lip balm. Let me know if you've tried them, if they're worth it. All right, this is the resurfacing compound. If I haven't said that yet, I'm looking it up. And this is the 15 mil, which they do sell, and it retails for $88. So yeah, this is supposed to do what all the skincare does. Visibly smooth, tighten, and give you revitalized looking skin within 1 week though. They're giving you the 1 week deadline on it. Okay, next box, let's keep it going. I am excited for that actually, because it's a brand that I haven't tried yet, but I am interested in. But okay, we got a little light little thing. I'm assuming this is jewelry. I hope it's earrings or something, because I tend to wear earrings actually. Okay, it is, but like when I looked at this, it literally looked like nothing, just little bubbles. What the hell is this? They've wrapped this delicately. It looks like little studs, and they look so silver. Yeah, they're little like jelly bean silver studs. Very cute. I love a stud. I've been into the gold hoops lately, but these are pretty. I'm not sure of the brand. Lie, maybe? Lie Studio. I'm gonna look that up. Let's look it up. Half the box is doing the research because I'm like, I haven't heard of it. Gotta look it up. I'm not sure. Again, we'll get some confirmation at the end here, but these could be the Camille silver earrings. Oh no, it's not. Those are way bigger. Okay, let's see if we can find some tiny little studs because so far I'm not really sure value on that, and I'm gonna leave that one to try to find once I unbox everything, which is almost here because I think we only have 2 things left. So another little box and then there's like a big one at the bottom. Ooh, okay, this is a good brand. We're getting something from Westman Atelier. I bought my first Westman Atelier product recently. It was the Peau de Pêche highlighter, like blush. I use it more as like a blushy type thing, but this is the lip suede. So pretty. Maybe not the most practical product for me overall, but I'm sure this is really expensive. I believe it. I'm like trying to add a little bit. It's more of like a glossy kind of formula. I'm putting it over gloss, don't get me wrong, but it does feel like a little glossy. I thought maybe it'd be more matte, but interesting. I would never buy myself this product because it's a potted lip product, but let's look it up. All right, the Lip Suede lipstick palette retails for $85 on Sephora, this exact one. This is the Les Nudes, but they also have the Les Rouges, which is the more bright colors. Very heavy, very nice, definitely an expensive little product there. Okay, and last, you guys, we're on the big box, okay? This is the last thing in here, and I'm excited to see how we're gonna finish off this thing. First thing I'm seeing, it says Mateo on here. I don't know, that should be a clue probably, but for me, I have no idea what that means. I don't know who this is. All right, it's like a little zippered pouch. Is that it? Is the pouch the thing, or is there something in the pouch? Oh yeah, it's just the pouch. It looks like maybe you carry your jewelry in it, which is kind of nice actually. It looks like a really nice jewelry box. Like it almost has the look of a jewelry box, but I mean like a travel jewelry thing. And also when I'm looking at context clues, Mateo, the M is in a jewel. So I think I may have solved the mystery. Oh my gosh, this is very expensive. This is a very expensive product. $195 for this case. It's vegan leather, so it's not real leather. But yeah, baby, this thing retails for a lot. When I travel, when it comes to my jewelry, I literally just like put it in a little pouch, usually with like bobby pins and hair ties. Like I just put that all together in a little pouch. So very nice. And I kind of like how hard it is as well. Like you're actually traveling maybe with some pricey jewelry or like, you know, decently priced jewelry. I think it's kind of nice to have it in a nice case that's going to keep it safe. And inside it has these little hooks on the top, which is kind of nice. And then you can kind of tuck in like a necklace into a pouch. On the bottom, there's like these straps and they kind of snap with buttons, but then there's also some holes in it for your earrings. So it does feel thought out overall. I do wish it was leather, to be honest, just because I think it would just be a more durable piece, but there's no denying this is very expensive, $195. And again, this whole thing was $375. So let's get to a bottom of a few mysteries. Now that we've opened everything up, candle from Anissa. It doesn't give me any kind of price value on it. And again, there's no branding on it, which I find interesting. Like maybe it's just a Wonder name on it. I don't know. Even just on the bottom though, but there's nothing. And it's a 100-gram candle here. I think those oval studs was the other like mystery. And it says these are the classic oval earrings. 925 sterling silver on those ones. So I really feel like overall, I am getting some really nice like quality products. Like something about this, like I'm saying, feels like someone who lives this life all the time, as in like when they do buy their skincare, maybe they are buying You Beauty. When they are buying, you know, whatever it is, they're buying the brands that are in here. And there's something about it that feels like lower key, but luxury. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting, which kind of is, if I think about Net-a-Porter, whatever my thoughts are, I feel that vibe from the website. But I definitely feel like it's a nice box. Like this one is pretty nice. It is on the pricier side, but each item in here is pretty dang expensive. And again, Dr. Barbara's coming through $310 just on the night serum alone. Not to mention, I feel like even just the beauty picks that are in here, we didn't get a ton of makeup. It wasn't every little thing, but we got a nice red lipstick for holiday, which I think is great. Another lip product that has some different options from Westman Atelier, which again, very nice brand. And we're also getting the eyeshadow palette. I think those are all of the makeup items that are in here. So I feel overall pretty satisfied. I know I was like ragging on this candle, and it is when you type in butt candle from that brand, I feel like is known for these really beautiful vessels. I wish this was one of those though. I I just feel like it doesn't feel as nice. It almost feels a little out of place in this candle, and I think this might have been made maybe for the box, and maybe other products were made for the box, but this to me at least feels the most like that. I don't know, maybe I'm assuming things, maybe that's not true, but that's how it feels anyway. As for the actual calendar, for some reason I thought it might like light up on its own, but I think I'm gonna go light it up. So I will show you guys it, but I think this could look really cool. It has like holes all around it, and again, it's kind of looking like its own paper lantern, so as kind of like a decorative piece or just something to look nice and pretty instead of like this hideous box, because again, sometimes with the advent calendars, they're looking a little mangled at the end, you know what I mean? I do appreciate kind of a multifunctional box if we can. Something that can have like a second life to it, or is almost its own kind of design and has some thought put into it in that way. So I'd love to know what you guys think of this box. If you've seen the other videos, what are you thinking? I think this one's pretty good. I'm realizing because it's only like 15 items, let's count. I keep counting 14 items, but maybe they're counting the bracelets since you get 2 of them as 2 items, which would bring it to that 15. But I'm realizing why this doesn't feel as overwhelming or maybe like as, ooh, over the top, whatever. It's because it's 15 items instead of the 25. But I really do feel like there was some thought put into them. And again, some pretty great sizes overall. But let me know what you guys think. It's hard for me to rank this. I don't know. I really did enjoy it. And I feel like if you're looking for a touch of luxury in an advent calendar that I feel like doesn't have a gimmick to it, like I don't feel a gimmickiness with this. And some of the other ones can maybe feel that way. I think the Net-a-Porter one fills that category. But again, let me know what you think. Where does this rank for you? Do you like it? Would you like this one? Is there another one you'd like better? Let me know. I believe this is day 5 of advent calendar week. I had to readjust some things just because I got a late start to this series of what I was hoping to, because I got sick earlier this month and it was kind of a doozy. So trying to fit this all in while also knowing I'm going home for the holidays, it's kind of been a lot. So there won't be a video on the fragrance channel, but I will see you for a final day in advent calendar week coming up next. So stay tuned to that video. It's kind of a finale. It's the one I'm like most excited to open. So fingers crossed it's good, and I will see you guys then. Bye.